What's going on, guys? This is Ryan here, and this is Texas Rail Fan 21 coming to you live with another video. This is an overview of my 1/6/4 scale oil pump jack model from NTX Oilfield Models. Now, here's a little backstory of how I got into these machines. See, when I was a kid growing up, my parents used to take me on trips out in West Texas, and I grew up seeing these oil pump jack units out in West Texas, especially on the highway that runs north to Jacksboro, and as well as West Texas, and there's also a big oil field near Bryan, Texas. And I'm from Texas. So yeah, besides trains, I have a fascination for oil pumping units. And I'm not going to go into big detail about the different kinds, but we're just going to talk about this model. So this was given to me. This was a giveaway by the maker of this model, which is NTX Oilfield Models. And I'm going to go over the details and how I got the inspiration for this paint scheme, as well as to tell you the prices on how you can get yours if you are into oil field modeling and such. So I'm from Texas, and for those of you who don't know, Texas had its own oil company called Texaco. Texaco was at one time an independent company. They had their own tank cars on freight trains, and they had their own oil fields as well. So this is based off of a video out there on YouTube of a Texaco painted Lumpkin made oil pump jack somewhere in Texas. I forget where, but I will also leave a link to that video. So this was a little inspiration for me, and as well as the Texaco sign on it. But to go over the details, these models are realistic. NTX does a really good job on these models. And yeah, so the details are real good. And what's even cooler, take the rod out. The horse head on the pump jack comes off like the real one. And you can see the groove where it goes in. So I'm gonna make sure that's on correctly. Make sure put the rod back in. So yeah. Now, if you want your own, he has his own page on Instagram and Facebook. I'll leave a link for those pages in the description, so you can get yours. They are not cheap though. They are pretty expensive, because if you're wanting to get one of these, you got to remember these range from $250 to $280, because they take because the owner said they take a while to make. But if you follow him on social media, you can also get a discount around the holiday season, around Christmas. So without further ado, let's turn it on. They take 9-volt batteries. Here's the circuit board and a knob that adjusts the speed of the pump jack if you want it to move fast or slow. I have it running at a slower speed, resembling of it pumping a very deep well. The difference is a fast pump jack versus a slow. Fast pump jacks are pumping shallower wells that are not drilled very deep, which is why they need to move faster. And slower ones are pumping really, really deep wells that are really deep underground. So let's turn it on. I apologize for the jerking. I think some of the gears are slightly loose. It's no biggie, it still works. And I'll give you angles of this. Another minor detail is that there are slots in the counterweights where you can adjust the momentum of the walking beam going up and down. I currently have it set to the notch 2 when the counterweights are all the way down. The maker of these oil pump jacks has told me that they can only go a certain height or it'll hit the bottom of my table. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this overview. Like I said, you can, if you want to get your own, if any of you out there are into modeling oil fields and oil pumping units, check out NTX Oilfield Models. I'll leave a link in the description to his accounts on social media. Until next time, I'm Texas Railfan 21. Thank you for watching.